The Gamecocks head into today's matchup sitting at 1-3 in SEC play and at 9th place in the conference. Today's matchup was a little bit more magnified though against the Florida Gators, the #1 team in all the land, as the Gamecocks look to even the series 1-1. Well, today was pretty much a picture-perfect game if you are a fan of the Florida Gators. The Gamecocks knew they would have to be on their best to beat the best team in the conference as well as the country. Unfortunately, though, South Carolina got off to a bit of a rocky start on the defensive side of things, with pitcher Jessica Elliott allowing 5 runs in the first inning off of 3 hits and 1 walk. Florida's high-powered offense was on full display today, as it seemed they were able to score almost at will, and the Gamecock defense had a tough time getting off the field, as Elliott would load the bases twice in the first inning, and Florida would prove early and often that they are certainly worthy of that #1 ranking. Things were not much better offensively for the Gamecocks, due in part to the incredible performance of Florida pitcher Kelly Barnhill, who came out throwing some serious heat. And Florida's outfield defense was superb as well, as they consistently made impressive plays on the ball to shut down any Carolina offensive hopes. Jessica Elliott would continue her struggle on the mound as Florida would continue to bombard the Gamecock defense, and Elliott was relieved of her duties at the start of the 3rd inning, where Kayla Drotter would come in to pitch for the Gamecocks. Things did not fare much better for Drotter, as she would also load the bases and Florida would keep their foot on the gas as the Gators would continue to consistently get on base as they kept up the scoring onslaught. It wasn't all bad for South Carolina though, as the Gamecocks would finally get on base in the 5th inning, where they would score their only run of the game. The game ended after the 5th inning due to the NCAA's mercy rule, with a final score of 13-1. So with the results of today's matchup, the Gamecocks will move to 1-4 in SEC play as they face the Florida Gators in the final game of the series tomorrow as they look to avoid the sweep. For Capital City Sports, I'm Thomas Gore.